Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. We're here in GTA 5 trying to get the space docker to 88 miles per hour. Hopefully that will activate something in the Chiliad mystery. I'm RJ here with FPS Kyle.
Yo, what's going on, man?
And Mike.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
This time we are going to drop the space docker, of course, bring the cargobob, dragging the space docker along to the Zancudo UFO, which is pretty low to the ground. So in this case, we're going to have to go above it, drop the space docker, which has Franklin currently inside of it. He's even pressing down the gas.
I was about to say, I don't know if Franklin was down for this because he keeps trying to get away from us here.
It's not going to work.
He's not doing it now, but for a while he was mashing on the gas pedal to try to get away from us. So I don't think he's down for this idea.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, he's going to be dropped very high and probably plunging to his death in the space docker. But hey, doing so should reach 88 miles per hour, so that's maybe he can travel back into the future before he hits the ground.
Well, I mean, the theory behind this is they say that an object generally falls at about 120 miles per hour at a free fall. So I feel if we just get high enough, we should definitely be able to hit 88 miles an hour before it hits the UFO.
I think so. I think we're definitely going to hit 88 here.
We'll find out in this episode. A lot of people have been asking us about this whole Lizard Squad situation. I know it's really affecting those of us who like to play online on both consoles. In fact, still to this day, people are having a hard time logging on to the PlayStation Network. It's really crazy, this whole situation, and it's extremely fascinating. It's hard to know who is who. You think you know the leader of Lizard Squad, then I feel like it turns out to be a troll all along. You know, you got Finest Squad, all of a sudden Anonymous. I mean, we've known Anonymous for a long time. They're coming out and saying that Finest Squad was actually Lizard Squad the whole time, but then you get an interview where it says that wasn't the real Anonymous all along. So it's hard to keep up with it. And for those of us who really don't know a ton about the hacking world, I know it's been around for a while, but it seems to be more advanced than ever. The fact that they can shut down these networks seemingly pretty easily. But it's just hard to really trust anything with that, Mike. Who knows what's going on?
Exactly. I mean, anything could be going on in that situation. There's so many people involved. You really don't know.
The only thing I see about this from a gamer standpoint, and and as far as Microsoft and Sony was impacted, I think it's kind of a good thing from a gamer standpoint that this did happen, because as they said, look, this was easy. It was easy for these companies that are based online, where we put a lot of our information on. We buy stuff off of here. It's good to have, you would think that Microsoft and Sony would be doing everything that they can do to have a safe network that can't get hacked into, or make it very tough for someone to hack into. Because, I mean, they've already had it happen. Microsoft, or actually PlayStation, I believe, Sony already had it happen to where people's account information got compromised. And that's bullshit, because we pay money to play online and to put our information on there. So for my spin on it, the only thing we can really take away from this, as far as Microsoft and Sony is concerned, maybe they'll step it up, protect a little better for us.
Hopefully it turns out to be a good thing, that's for sure. It's kind of crazy, because you have Lizard Squad vowing to not shut down PSN or XBOX Live anymore because of this deal they struck with Kim.com.
Yeah.
But what are they going to start going after if they're not going for Xbox and PlayStation?
Yeah, and as we heard on Drama Alert, we heard members from Finest Squad and from Lizard Squad, and Lizard Squad went off, and they went saying they have much more in store, possibly the government. So who knows where they're going to go from this?
Yeah, that's definitely pretty scary.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to see, but like K-Max said, hopefully it turns out to be a good thing for us gamers, because for now it seems like they are going to stay away from the Xbox Live servers as well as the PlayStation servers. Now, we're really not trying to interact with the UFO here. We want to fly over above to where we know it would be, which of course is directly above the bunker. And it's about 4 o'clock, so we know that mysterious light's right there. Okay, there's the UFO. Like I said, we're not trying to mess with it too much. We do not want it to turn off our engine, which it appears as if it already did. So we'll have to boot back up here and lift high above it. The one thing we don't want to do is hit the UFO on the way down in the space docker.
Yeah. Exactly.
And also it'll be interesting to see how the space docker falls. Is it going to be straight face down with Franklin? Let's go ahead and once again decide not to hang out. This isn't the right time, Frankie. All right.
I think he's just trying to get out of this still.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's just go grab a drink and not drop me by a UFO.
So Mike, we're about to drop the space docker, hopefully getting to 88 miles per hour. What do you think about this theory? We did it with the tow truck. We confirmed that it is indeed possible to get it to it, but this is a whole new way of attempting to try to make it to that speed.
Definitely a surefire way to get to 88. Wow, have you guys ever noticed those orange lights under that are like turning around?
Yeah,
the UFO?
Yeah,
that orb for sure. It's almost like a camera or something. Really hard to make out what it actually
so much
is.
Better next gen.
Hey, it's flying directly above a military base, and we know here in the real world there's some crazy stuff that goes on in military bases. I used to fly over to New Mexico all the time, and there's some pretty interesting stuff going on at the military base right there next to the airport. And I'm sure there's some crazy stuff going on here at Fort Zancudo. Well, guys, it's about that time
we're about high
to try this out.
And,
once again, hopefully we missed the UFO.
Hopefully we should fly right past it, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't suck. Hey, maybe it's gonna suck us into it. Maybe it's gonna pull us in.
Abduct us.
Yes, go fast enough.
Maybe that wouldn't be a terrible thing.
Franklin, best of wishes to you. But
all right, sorry, Franklin, but it's time for you to go now.
sayonara.
Now we must quickly switch over to Franklin and see what happens.
Now we've experienced some crazy stuff before, and you guys have seen our other video on the old gen one, where we did try to land it on there, and we switched off, and it did a little glitch where we got hooked in. This is kind of delaying a little bit like that last time we did this.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
And this is pretty interesting.
Also, FPS Kyle, are we gonna be able to enter Franklin's special ability during the free fall?
Falling? Yeah, that's a good question.
Or even using the horn while free fall.
Now, folks, this is taking a little longer than normal, and this is exactly what happened last time, where somehow we got pulled back up on top of the UFO after we had already fallen off of it. So
this is taking a lot longer.
This is even longer. What the hell's going on this time?
Hopefully we didn't break the game here.
We might have.
This has never happened.
Oh, wait.
There we are. We're
okay.
We're falling kind of normal-like. Let's go ahead and switch it up.
Oh,
There's
boy.
the
Oh,
no. And it sucked us in. And
Okay.
Okay, we're still
We ricocheted off of it.
we didn't blow up. That's
I
weird.
entered into the special ability as well, so you know we're going even faster than normal.
So we're going to hit
Let's go ahead
here.
and enter first person mode. If only we had a speedometer.
Man, it looks like the lights just came on too, like even brighter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We still are in the special ability, and we have plenty of it left. In fact, we might even have enough to hit the ground. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Now are we gonna land right on top of the bunker?
I'm trying, but it's not hard to control, to say the least.
Here we go.
And
it
doesn't look like
We even made it inside.
did anything special there. We had to have made it to 88 miles per hour. It was pretty epic, but unfortunately, we can say that this is probably not the way to pull this off.
Yeah, I thought it was weird how did we land on top of the UFO? Because we were off to the side.
tried to get far enough away from it.
And all of a sudden we're right above it and we land right on top.
Yeah,
So you're saying the UFOs may be sucking us in.
There's
It could
something
be
going on.
It very well could be.
Maybe we gotta
because
land on our
we're-
wheels.
Yeah,
Because we landed on the side.
Well, it took forever for us to load there, so something's going on there.
That's
Why
true.
did we end
What's
up
up with that?
in a different
Yep.
location than where we're falling?
And like I said, the first time we actually docked the space docker on the UFO, that same thing happened. It took a long time. This one took even longer. That was
exactly
much longer.
maybe because we're higher up. That could be, but
Yeah, that's
I mean-
for sure. Let us know what you guys think of the theory. Pretty cool. We had a lot of people requesting that we do this, and there it is. I thought it was pretty interesting, although there was nothing that happened special, and it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the Chiliad mystery.
On to the next theory, man.
Once again, getting back to Lizard Squad and Finest Squad. Once again, we really are having a hard time finding out who's the good guy in all this. Now all of a sudden, even Lizard Squad says they have some motives that might be beneficiary to us gamers, especially those of us playing GTA Online. Man, hopefully things don't get even crazier when it comes to the hacker wars.
Yeah, I'm worried about
into 2015.
The imposters, the guys that are gonna like try to recreate what they did. That's the only thing I'm worried about from a gamer's perspective at this point.
Yeah. Thanks again for joining us for the episode. Make sure to let us know if you have any theories you want us to try when it comes to taking the Space Docker to 88 miles per hour. There are plenty of clues, especially in Lester's house, that says to travel into time, you have to take a vehicle that looks very much like the Space Docker to 88 miles per hour. Is it possible? There was one game called, I believe it was Driver 3, maybe even the original Driver, one of the games, where you can get a DeLorean, and if you take it to 88 miles per hour, you are transported into a secret area. It would be awesome if there was something just like that in GTA 5.
Yep, shows it's possible, man.
Mike, are you scared of the Lizard Squad?
Hopefully they don't decide to take down Xbox Live down again, as well as PlayStation Network, but we'll see. I think they've got what they wanted.
Hopefully Kim.com saved the day for all of us, and we don't have to worry about that anymore, but something tells me it's not the last we've heard of the Lizard Squad, Finest Squad, and Anonymous. Thanks again for joining us, guys. Make sure to stay trippy as always. We will see you in the next episode of the Jetpack Hunter here at Trippy Commentaries. We will catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys as we get closer to 2015. Peace out, everybody.